Now I'm going to talk about the power of celebrating yourself. If there's any way that I can encourage people to change their negative self-image and their negative self-talk, it's to do this very thing. To focus on the things that you do well. Focus on the things that you have accomplished. Focus on the things that come easy to you. Focus on every single little bit of growth that you've taken, every single step you've taken forward. And while you do it, have something vocal that comes out of your mouth like, that was awesome, you did this. Hey, you drank 5 glasses of water today, that's better than yesterday. Yesterday you drank 4. High five. I just learned this concept about the high five from Mel Robbins, and I learned another concept that she had shared several years ago about the 5-second rule. These little tips can propel you to have action in your life that you've found very difficult to make. It will be a way to keep you motivated. And I'm telling you, if you set your goals small enough that you can achieve them, your brain will continually feel motivated to continue because it's feeling successful. And there's nothing more motivating and empowering than feeling successful. So everything you do well, celebrate it. Every time you go to bed and you get another hour more than you had the day before, celebrate it. Every time you take time for yourself and you go for a walk outside to enjoy the sunshine and the fresh air, celebrate it. And give yourself a literal high five. High five is already internally wired in your hard drive to be an affirmation, to show somebody that you're approving of what they did, that you believe in what they're doing, and you're celebrating what they've done. So as you do this to yourself, you don't have to rewire your brain to connect that feeling with the behavior. Your behavior of giving yourself a high five is already telling you, hey, I did good. You're affirming that you're successful. You're affirming that you've done something worth celebrating. Celebrate every single success, because successes are what keep us motivated. And that's why throughout the system, I encourage people to set small enough goals that they know they can achieve. Stretch yourself a little, but be completely celebratory when you do achieve that small goal, and don't underestimate the power of one step at a time. It's called incrementalism. Incrementalism is when you change in very small increments. And as you change little small increments, you keep growing and growing and growing and feeling more and more empowered to continue the behavior. So rather than starting out, when we talk about cultivating our mindset, for example, as one example, I think it's powerful to vocalize affirmations of who you are wanting to become. So if it's a punctual, disciplined person, you say, I am punctual and I am disciplined. Now, if you had a whole entire page of affirmations and you're not used to doing affirmations, you may not do that entire page. But if you simply make a goal to say, this is what I'm going to do every morning when I wake up. I'm going to say that I am punctual and disciplined. Those are like a couple seconds that you add on to getting up. Once you achieve that for a few weeks, it's going to be so much easier to lengthen that. And eventually the goal is to lengthen it to 7 minutes a day. So 3.5 minutes in the morning, 3.5 minutes at night. These behaviors, as you start them, will continue to grow. And that's what I believe about every single habit. If you start incrementally, keep moving forward, eventually you will reach the long-term goal, the ultimate goal of optimal health.